bit of bubbles coming up the calcium. Yeah, lithium's an alkali metal. It's the smallest of the alkali metals. So I'm going to open this up. Now these are stored in oil. And lithium floats, which I always thought was interesting. Now here's a piece of lithium. I'm going to have to cut it because I don't have, that's the only piece I have. That's not lithium. Okay. So here's a chunk of lithium. It looks like unremarkable metal. Now you may have heard of lithium-ion batteries. That's lithium bonded with something else. So I have an X-Acto knife here. So I can cut the lithium with the X-Acto knife. It is hard to do, but it's possible. Okay. So see, I was able to cut that fairly easily. I'm going to put a piece back in my container. Okay, I have a container of water that I dribbled some, my bad. Okay, so I'm just going to put my lithium in my water here. Yeah, you're ready, okay.
You're ready.
You see the lithium reacts a lot more aggressively with the water. Especially hydrogen gas. You can see that, I like the pretty pink color it makes.
The lithium making a red?
Yeah, the lithium, because it's lithium, the lithium ions are making a red. That's like when fireworks, they'll make different colors based on whatever ion you have. So you can see that it's producing hydrogen gas. Now this is just room temperature water that I just got out of the sink, and just lithium metal. Now these are stored in oil, so that way moisture in the air doesn't cause the same kind of reaction. All of the alkali metals are always stored in mineral oil. It is warmer now. I heated it up a little bit. So that's just a piece of lithium metal. Now, in batteries, in your phone, that's a lithium-ion battery. The lithium's bonded to something else. So I'm just going to put my pH paper in there. You can see the color is much different. It's much more alkaline. It's a much stronger base. It's probably, I don't know, 12-ish. Not something you want to get on your skin necessarily. Next we're going to do some sodium. They keep these stored in containers in kitty litter. This is sometimes the kitty litter dust is like, I don't have the corona. Now people always talk about sodium in salt, but table salt that you're used to seeing is sodium and chlorine mixed together. So the sodium and chlorine have reacted. So chlorine is a halogen, which is also dangerous, bad to breathe in. All right, so here's your sodium metal. You can see it's kind of a light gray. Okay. And I can take my X-Acto knife and I can cut it. I like how I jumped. That was very calm of me. So it kind of cuts a little like clay. Like that. Okay. Move that over here a little bit. Okay, do I have both pieces there? All right, and then I'm going to put the sodium in the water.
I'm ready. This is great.
It's hydrogen, but it also has some sodium in it. It's not too toxic. Not too toxic. Okay, I'm going to give it a little bit. Some fat clouds. Now this is also very flammable. There we go. Sometimes it will catch fire by itself because it produces a lot of energy. You can see it has lots of energy. I'm going to keep that reaction going.
It looks like those little fires.
All right, I'm going to, so you can see that one. That's very, very alkaline. We're about at a 13 or 14 there. So that stuff's going to be very corrosive. So people usually think of acids as being corrosive, but alkalines can also be very corrosive. They just rip a different ion. Acids usually corrode metal. This will corrode your skin. So have you guys ever heard of, have you ever made homemade soap? And to make soap, you use what's called lye. I don't know if you've heard of lye, but that's sodium hydroxide, which is what we just made here, which is why it's such a strong alkaline, such a strong base. And yeah, it's a very strong alkaline, but when you react it with things like fats and let it process and let it sit for a while or cook it, it will eventually neutralize for the most part and become soap, which is weird. You have something that will like burn your skin off, that you turn it to something that you wash your skin off with. But sometimes it will combust on its own. Sometimes that happens. Everyone good?
That was so scary.
So there's our sodium. Don't tell admin. Oh no.